as I mentioned before, Molly has been nominated as a hero dog for the American Humane Association. You can vote for it. Well, hello, Chiefs.
What's going on?
Come on over here and say hi to the boys and girls today.
Well, good morning, boys and girls. How y'all doing? Welcome to the Little Rock Fire Department. We try to reach out to everybody, every segment of the world. So where we at today, Bo?
Today, Chief, we are doing the Molly safety spot, so it's global.
Global. I like that. Global. Have a great day. Have a great Friday.
Hey boys and girls, just want to say hello, and I know Bo's teaching you a lot of good things, and he will continue to do that. Hope you learn a lot. Have a good Friday and a good weekend.
It's always a great day when you get a visit from the fire chief of the Little Rock Fire Department, Greg Summers, and the chief fire marshal, Joseph Gray there, coming into work, and beautiful Friday. It's always great to see them guys. So, wow, already starting off to be a great show. We got to visit with the fire chief of the Little Rock Fire Department. So anyway, as I was saying, Molly has been nominated for a Heroes Dog Award. She's currently going up against a lot of great competition. So she needs as many votes as she can on the website. And you can find the link on Molly's Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/Molly the Fire Safety Dog. Speaking of Molly's Facebook page, she has reached her 2,000 followers. That is just amazing. 2,000 followers now. The great thing about Facebook and Molly being on Facebook is the more people that will follow Molly on Facebook and share her page to other people, that is just more people that Molly can get the fire safety message out to, and that's very important. So if you could, please follow her on Facebook, share her page with your friends and family, get them to start following her, and let's see if we can turn that 2,000 into 10,000 and 20,000, everything else. I mean, that'd be wonderful. But while you're there, you can find the link to vote for Molly for the Emerging Heroes Dog Award, and let's do that. You can vote once every 24 hours, so continue to vote and set yourself a reminder every day to take 30 seconds out of your time and go vote for Molly. So be a really great thing for her to win this award, and some really great recognition for Molly and the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation. So we really want to see that happen. As I've said the last few weeks, I really want to encourage other fire departments to look into the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation and the fire safety dogs, and partner with them like we do here in Little Rock. I mean, they have just a great program that they do. One of the new things that has recently started is, let me grab my notes. I know it's a little unprofessional to do this on air, but look at it this way. Molly has so many great things going on, I had to take notes. So the new program that is available now is the Safety Chat, and it's the first and third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. on Mom TV. The difference between that and the Molly Safety Spot like this morning is that the Safety Chat, you can actually get on there and live chat with Firefighter Dana and Fire Marshal Molly, and they can answer questions for you. They can teach you how to do things live over the internet. It's a really great thing. I look forward to it. I believe they had their first episode this past week. So be sure to check that out the next Tuesday that it's on, and join them, talk with them. They love to talk to everybody. So it's all about spreading the fire safety message. So I think that is everything. Like I said, I had my notes. I believe I've told you everything big that's going on right now. So jump right into the topic that I'm going to discuss today. I like to come on the Molly Safety Spot every Friday and show you new equipment and things that we do in the fire service to do our job. And today I want to talk about something that doesn't get used too often, especially here within the inner city of Little Rock. We got hydrants on every block, just about, fire hydrants, and that's how we get our water. But you get to the more outlying areas and a lot of volunteer fire departments that, protect more rural communities, use this a lot more than we do. But we have these that I'm about to show you on every fire engine here in the city of Little Rock, because it's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. So anyway, like I said, typically we would get our water, we'd hook up to a fire hydrant and hook a large diameter hose into that and then the other end into the fire truck and fill up our tank on the fire truck. But like I said, a lot of times you get into a situation where a hydrant is not available. And so you got to find other ways to get water. And believe it or not, we can pull up to a river, lake, pond, stream, swimming pool, you name it, anywhere where there's a large amount of water. And we can drop this big hose that I'm about to show you into it, and we can suck all the water out of it. So we can put this into a swimming pool, suck all the water out of it, and use that swimming pool water to fight fire with. Same thing for a pond or a lake or a river. We can drop it in there and do the same thing. We suck all the water out of it. So show you the connection that goes on the end of it first, because this is the lighter piece. But this is simply a filter or a basket, and the purpose of it is it fits on the end of this hose I'm about to show you, and screws right onto it, and it allows the water to come through it without all the rocks and the fish sometimes, the sticks and the debris that may be in the water. They don't get inside of the fire truck. We get a small pebble inside the fire truck and it will tear the inside of our pump up. So that's what the filter is for. So now I'm going to pick up this large hose, and this is called a hard suction hose, and show you how it works. Alright, so this is it here, and you're seeing probably about half of it right now. Let me throw it over my shoulder here. You see that there? On the way this hose works, this end right here will connect to the fire truck, to the large intake on the side of the fire truck, the way we fill our pump back up. And the other end, we'll put this basket on it and drop it into the water. And we use a technique called priming our pump to create a suction that will suck the water in from wherever we're trying to get the water from. Another thing that we do is called relay pumping, and that's where we have to transport water from a swimming pool to somewhere maybe a couple of blocks away. And so a fire truck will pull up at that swimming pool, fill up its tank with the hard suction, and then it will drive to wherever the fire is, and they will pump their water into one of the other fire trucks to fill up their tank that actually has all the fire attack hose off of it fighting fire. We use basically a portable swimming pool called a drop tank, and it folds up so we can pull it out and bring in fire trucks to dump their water into it. Here in Little Rock and a lot of other fire departments, we also use what's called a tanker, and that's a really big version of one of our engines. It carries sometimes 2 or 3 times the amount of water on it, and we can lay out the drop tank, dump all the water from the tanker into it, usually about 5,000 gallons sometimes, and then use this hard suction to suck the water out of that drop tank into one of the smaller pumps and transport it to wherever it needs to go to fight fire. So that's a really cool thing here. We have to learn how to use it. Like I said, we don't use it very often, but in order to operate these trucks, you have to know everything about them, every bell and whistle, how they operate inside and out. We have to learn something breaks on the fire truck. How can we get that function to work, even though this lever may be broke? So knowing how to do this hard suction, is a must. Like I said, it's always better to know how to use it and not ever use it than to need it and not know what to do with it. With a lot of the new pumps, like the 2 we have here at the central station, using the hard suction is a little bit of an easier process. Those trucks tend to catch a prime on their own and it's not much manual work needs to be done as far as operating the pump. But you get some of the older pumps, you know, you actually have to use a primer lever on it and get the prime going on it. So that is hard suction. That is one of the ways that we get water when it's not available to us from a fire hydrant. And you know, some of the things that hopefully we're going to get out and start showing you now that it's warming up. So you know, I'd like to start showing you how we connect to a hydrant and how we flow water, and you know, all kinds of good things. Pull off some attack hoses and show you how we operate those with the nozzles that I've shown you here on the show before. So you know, those are all things that are in the planning right now to start showing you over the spring and into the summer. And Chief Kraft at the Little Rock the Little Rock Airport has you know, already invited us back out when it warms up, so we can come out there and show you how the red ball units at the airport spray water. So you know, we'll get that worked out and you know, start showing you some really great things to get out of the confines of the station. So that's what I have for you today. And you know, as always, we want to thank our great friends at the Keep Kids Fire Safe Foundation. They're wonderful people, and Firefighter Dana and Molly, you do such a wonderful job, and thank you every week for what you do. We want to thank all the great people at First Alert for everything they do to keep kids and their families safe all year round. Thank you to Chief Gregory Summers for being on the show today. That's pretty cool. And but also for allowing me to do this show with you every Friday. I really enjoy it, and it's an honor for me to be able to guest host whenever Firefighter Dana and Molly are, you know, have something going on, or even like today when they're under the weather. So keep Firefighter Dana in your thoughts, and hope that she gets feeling better real soon. And you know, be sure to follow Molly on her Facebook page at Molly the Fire Safety Dog on Facebook. And you can follow us here at Little Rock at facebook.com/Little Rock Fire. Keep up to date with everything we have going on here and all the events that we participate in. And until next Friday, hopefully I'll see you then. And just remember, when you go to bed at night, leave your doors shut. And you know, that's it's very important. We don't want anything to happen while you're asleep or anything like that. So make sure you keep your doors shut. It keeps you safe. And always have a fire safety plan, an escape plan, or an emergency plan in your house. And know 2 ways out of your house, 2 ways out of your bedroom. There's a door and there's a window. Know how to operate those things. Practice it with your family on a regular basis. And until next time, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.